My Player módban. Pam, 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 pam. Na? És el is indultunk közvetítéssel. Szevasztok, srácok! Szóval, My Player módban fogunk NBA-zni délután, MVP várományos, legtöbbet fejlődő játékos, sőt, még a legjobb védekező játékos fényletes harcban vagyok. Nem tudom, miért ült ez ennyire.
Well, they've played extremely well to get this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game where it might not continue. The team they're facing wants to end the streak that they are on right now.
Yeah, and the longer the streak goes, the bigger the target on their back becomes. So especially now when they're facing a team as tough as this, that probably feels like it should be the one on the winning streak.
So take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side, and it's Sims in at the 3 slot. Here's Allen. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Allen kicks to Oladipo. To the middle. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist of Oladipo. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Magic.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Kevin, he said the one thing they were able to do very well in their first 2 meetings was keep the defense guessing. He told me, we like to show them different looks down the court each time we see them, and they can never get set up. It's a big part of the 2 wins we have against them. Let's see if they can make it 3 with the same strategy.
Good report, Doris. Well said. Thanks. An interesting thing to address before the game.
Yeah, and clearly the coach has been hammering home the point to his guys that good shot selection is absolutely key.
And I don't think you can ever overemphasize that point. I mean, intelligent basketball is about being selective with your shots. And I think that's what will win the game for them.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
So he gets them both. Here's Allen. 38 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Picked by Vucevic. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Feeds to Zeller. It's Bradley on the wing. Sullinger the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Allen outside.
Oh, excellent. Beautiful.
Now, what a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
That's okay.
Dishes it to Vucevic. The jump hook bounces high off the rim and drops.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Here's Allen. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Allen outside. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot by Gordon.
Bam!
Wide open.
És
for it.
szép
And
volt,
under
ha
on the
ezt
triple.
legalább beszedted.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Knocks it loose.
Oj, de nagy steal.
Goes up. And it is flushed out with a nice jam.
Windmill that baby home.
Yeah.
That's how to throw it down with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for good measure. Wow, what showmanship.
My goodness, if you're going to go windmill, you might as well make it as flashy as possible.
And Boston has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley passes to Sullinger. Buries it from three-point range.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Orlando trailing here. Allen with it. He's got 6. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And Orlando again with the bucket. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates and he can get his own offense too.
Nice work there coming off the screen. Sims has got his second basket of the night.
And he came off that screen and the Heat just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, the mark goes up for him.
Now here's Vucevic, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Vucevic against Zeller. Sullinger the screen. Oladipo against Bradley. A 15-footer. That one rolling around and rims out.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, and not so much.
The dish to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. And he jams it with authority.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope.
Ezt a cségó! Meglátjátok, még nem tudom.
Celtics trail by 3.
Hát így délután lesz egy maratoni stream.
Outside Thomas.
3-4 órás.
Pick by Zeller. And Thomas, here we go. Bradley, no one around him. That's short off the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Magic leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now, here's Thomas. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. There's a screen. Picked by Zeller. Sims in the corner. Halt the run. It's hauled in by Harris. Allen against Thomas. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Splitters check.
Amit nem ezt akartam, de így még szebb lett.
Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys.
Szevasz, Pántyi Csaba! Lövödör.
Allen left side. They set the pick. Past a splitter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Olynyk.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
Igen, nekem D
Another big
valamon a
aspect of their
nevem
game
róla.
tonight has been the
És
fast break
12-es
transition
vagy 13-as szintű.
They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Right, he's checked in for Harris. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Again, Thomas missing. Magic leading by 9.
Az anyjá, dodd el, dodd már el! Úgy.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Hazanya's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And the should from Crowder.
Assist from Isaiah Thomas.
Lando's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Ja, még egyszer, bazd meg, miért velém vezeted? Édes Istenem! Gyere, Splitter! Hogy mi? Srácok, ennyit! Még soha nem zsákoltam egy meccsen szerintem, mint most live-ba. Live-on nem kéne basszus mindig, ahogyha nézek. Van egy csomó zsákolás. Játék hangos, de téged alig hallani. Igen? Mi a fene? Bocs, srácok. Na, így jobb lesz szerintem.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Allen. And there's the pass to Wright. That drops. Wright's got his first points of the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage.
Na, most már jobb, srácok.
Really difficult.
Jobban halljátok szexin búgó hangomat.
Thomas goes in.
Ja, azért dobtam 35 pontot, jól van.
Magic lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after. And we return to the second quarter and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You always like it when your team doesn't settle.
Ó, bazd meg, rossz gombot nyomtam.
Early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way.
Igen, D-valamon vagyok lóban. 12-13-as szintű. Ha arra a kérdésre gondoltál.
Then there's Alfred Payton, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak
Get
in
a
the last
Payton.
matchup against the Celtics
Ott
really
3
lit it up
pontos.
for
Jaj, elbasztom. Nem. Freak.
Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And stolen by
Ne,
Thomas.
bazd meg.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the wing right side. Here's
Well,
Smart. Good, and the
is
assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Splitter sets a screen. Allen kicks to Splitter. Lee with the steal.
Bazd meg.
Payton against Thomas. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Crowder kicks to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Just a solid performance on
De
the
mi a
interior.
faszom ez?
Rebounding has been off the charts.
Bazd
Yeah,
meg.
you look across the
Már
board,
másfele passzol, mint
actually
a merén.
sizing up, shaping up to be a great game.
Ne?
Strong
Mit csinálja?
performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. Allen kicks to Splitter.
Lehet, hogy a splitter papa nem dobja el.
Back to Allen.
Azt mondja,
And the foul called on Freak.
megcsárdjuk. Nem hiszem el.
Now centers and power forwards aren't who you typically look to for three-point shooting, but among that group, these have been the most accurate since the All-Star break. Number 1, Jared Sullinger.
And maybe most of the time a coach doesn't want to see his center or power forward drifting away from the hoop, but that's not the case with him.
It most certainly is not. I mean, when your three-point shot is that reliable and that lethal, I mean, you have to use it if you've got a guy on your team that can shoot it like that. Maybe they sacrifice some size in the paint when he goes outside, but they're usually 3 points richer because of it.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Splitter. Tobias Harris comes in for Darrell Wright. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payton. There's the pick. Pass to Smart.
Bazd meg.
They get it again. Kerr and Allen with the block.
És nekem adta be a blokkot.
Smart
Király.
passes to Sullinger. And so he enters a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Na jó, na még ezek itt büntetőzni fognak. A szokásom a szívem cigizek egyet. Srácok, ti soha ne bagozzatok.
Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And free throw good from Sullinger. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando leading by 10. Oladipo dishes to Allen. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Nobody near
Nem
Allen.
jó. De
That's
jó.
an open look and in. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Sims in the corner. He kicks it to Smart. Buries the jump
Awesome.
shot. Smart's got 7 points. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jumps up.
Az szép.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call
Nem
it
értem át 8 másodperc alatt. Ez mi? Már rég átszoktam érni ennyi idő alatt.
Spectacular. He's averaged 38 points, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people.
Elgondoljuk az egész.
Agreed. I mean, now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the
Na
mean?
most átérek ki el a 8 másodperc alatt.
Orlando leading by 8. Here's the screen. Six to shoot. There's the triple.
Bazd meg, nem jött össze. Szia Muliter Zsombor.
That's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
From about 16, and it's been with another.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that.
Dob, nem? Komoly én.
It's Allen on the wing.
Szia
15
Fresh.
points in the game.
Elméletileg lesz, gyakorlatilag nem tudom.
To Oladipo. It's Allen with the drive, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nem lesz Zsombor.
Allen's got 17 now.
Egész héten mindenki azt kérdezi, hogy lehet-e velem játszani, azt mondom, amikor lehet, akkor meg senki nem akar jönni.
First in shooting percentage. And they're also number 1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball.
Ilyen szarul nem mostanában dobtam 3 pontos.
And Oladipo gets to Harris. Allen passes to Gordon. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've had assists now on their last 3
Zsombi,
baskets.
nem lesz többet nubokrélyes nézők, majd random be fogok hívni pár embert, ha úgy gondolom, hogy
Pass to Smart.
tehát majd néha be fogok hívni embert, hogy hozzánk egyet játszani.
To Sullinger. It's up a 3. They get it back. Here's Zeller. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And that one falls for Zeller. The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive.
Szóval furcsa.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Mikrofonba beszélek, srácok. Itt van előttem a Miki. És valamiért szarakodik megint.
9 points in the game so far. Sullinger, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Azért is bedobom.
Allen, right side.
Nem jó. De jó.
Three-pointer good from Allen. Allen's got 20.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart kicks to Sullinger. Zeller dishes to Sims. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Na srácok, PC Dragon Gaming nem messze van tőlem, de az ország másik végén lakik amúgy. De most itt vannak a 20 km, úgyhogy délutáni live nem tudom, hogy lesz, mert lehet, hogy leugrok hozzájuk Sárványra.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Smart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sullinger outside. Picked by Zeller.
Most nincs meg neki belszínál.
To the middle. Takes it out with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
Na,
The basket is still
de
shooting.
nézd Vucevic, bedobom neki. Nem teljesen.
Bunches on that two-hand.
Allen kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Dishes it to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Allen. Puts it up.
Pedig szép lett volna.
And here's Smart. He's got 9. Bradley, good, and Smart gets the assist. Bradley's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage.
Allen kicks to Vucevic. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
It's Bradley on the wing. Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. Kicks to Zeller. Allen with the rebound.
No, a végén még megasztjuk az ütve.
Uses the glass to finish the way. Allen's got 12 now in this quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart kicks to Sullinger. Bradley drives in.
Yes, so good. So good.
Powers it through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely. And that concludes.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
With no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Allen. 22 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass any better than he is right now.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. And it's Sims in at the 3 spot. Thomas kicks to Bradley. And Allen with the block.
No,
and
here's
a Sims. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sims has got the first bucket of the third here for Boston.
Got it. Ball inside.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Oladipo outside. On the wing, Harris. Inside. Here's Allen. And so he draws the foul.
Valóban lesz, mint Sérgó Szavasz kb. Csinál. Nem tudom még. Valószínűleg lesz.
Free throw, good, Allen. And Allen drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Thomas against Allen. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Picked by Zeller.
Nem srácok, ezután a meccs után én ebédet csinálok magamnak.
From about 19 feet.
Aztán meg valószínűleg lemegyek Sárvára, mert PC Dragonék itt vannak, nem messze tőlem. Ezt gondoltam, meglátogatom őket. De majd még előtte beszélek vele persze. Erre fele vannak, meg mit csinálnak. Aztán, hogyha lesz csé, akkor olyan 4-5 fele. De egyen maradtam, hogy...
Gets it to go. 9 points for Jared Sullinger.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin got that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. And Thomas over to help. Oladipo dishes to Harris. Harris missing again. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Thomas. To the inside. That's Thomas with the assist. Zeller's got 5 now.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse.
And really a good job spotting his
Na, dupla megvan, hát csak két lepattanok kéne a triplához.
Spot for the last 10 games. Freak is second.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude. Ball inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Bazd meg, de szép alapú sapkázott.
Now Zeller, he has 5. He dishes it to Bradley. Sullinger, the screen. Shot from 12. Evers, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bradley.
This shot is really a difficult shot to make. Right out of the spin, get your balance and knock down the jumper. That's strong.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Magic have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Free throw, good. Allen. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. And Allen drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Thomas. Shot is no good.
Excellent. Csak egy lepattanok triplához.
Not much success when it comes to shooting.
And the basket by Harris.
Big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
There's a good screen. Fires from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Allen with it. Now guarded by Brad. Allen outside.
Sticking too much.
Azért sem dobom el. Ezt szorom.
Sullinger brings the double team. Allen shot is off.
Most nagyon önző voltam, srácok, ezt én akartam
Well, we've
elvenni.
seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for him.
Sullinger.
És tripla-dupla.
Leading by 5. Allen passes to Vucevic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. No way you expect him to miss that shot.
The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Ball inside.
Thomas against it. On the way, Harris. Back to Allen. From the low block. Second shot opportunity. And he
Yes, it will.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Vucevic with the block.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
The trade. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Allen. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Kell a passz, kell a passz, kell a passz. Ott vagyok egyedül.
The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Three-point shooting, 14th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
You know, back to his efficiency from three. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not
Na,
having
közben meg
any
beakadt, itt láttam a webkamerán, király. Újra tudom indítani ezt a fost. Nem tudom újraindítani, srácok, úgyhogy a meccs utolsó részében nem lesz webcam.
That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Baden outside. There's the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one out of Linnick. The Magic have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. The open shot by Smart. And Splitter pulls it down.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. Allen kicks to Payton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Picked by Lee. Thomas dishes to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Wants a 3. No luck. The Magic go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Ezt most eldobom, bármi lesz.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas.
Hát nem jött össze.
Allen shot is off.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
121 left in the third.
Szépen csinálta.
Boston again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks
Dobd el
from
rá.
that range.
Feeds it to Payton.
Zaraz będzie porty.
Payton gets to Allen. The three.
Nem jó. Az meg.
Boston with the rebound.
Túl hamar engedtem el.
Big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. You can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Payton against Thomas. Allen for 3.
Ez se jó. Az meg. Nem, azt hiszem abba hagyom a 3 pontos dobálásait. 37% az kurva felés.
Here's Thomas. He's got 14. In the corner, Smart with it. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game. Magic leading by 5. Payton kicks to Allen.
No.
Wright sets a screen. It's Allen with the drive.
Hármas. Hol is van.
And it's
Rajt se tud dobni hármas. Zsír.
And we've reached the end of the third. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Na, utolsó negyed. Ebben a harmadik negyedben nem sok.
Jordan and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Allen, and it's Fournier in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pick by Zeller. Sullinger passes to Zeller. No good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Well, Orlando shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Allen dishes to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Zeller. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass. Zeller's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics. Magic leading by 3. Oladipo outside. Hit by Vucevic. And Oladipo kicks to Allen. Bradley on the double team. Here's Gordon on the money from 12 feet away.
This game has really started to heat up. I didn't think they could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. And they're piling up the assists.
Pick by Vucevic. Allen with it.
Hármas.
That shot wide open. And it's 13 points for Victor Oladipo.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Crowder kicks to Bradley. The dish to Crowder. Sullinger the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Zeller. The Magic have gone 2 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Allen outside. This is it to Vucevic. Fades, and it's Orlando with another.
Great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Bradley. Sullinger a screen on Oladipo. Here's Bradley. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
It's been a good one for Bradley. 12 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Bradley. Tobias is checked in for Evan Fournier. Boston also with the sub. Sims is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. The feed to Allen. And Smart over to help. Allen dishes to Gordon. The 10-footer. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. 16 points for Vucevic.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
Where I say, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Orlando leading by 4. On the wing, Harris to the paint. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Jared Sullinger. first one falls for. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 18 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Sims ez nagyon szép most ezen a meccsen.
Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Allen outside.
Nem?
Oladipo left side. Inside. 5 on the clock. Good. 20 points for Vucevic.
And Hope has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here's Smart, defended by Allen. And he was fine on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Jó neked parti. Reggel 6 óta fel vagyok.
And that one misses. Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Smart. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Abból zsákolás lesz.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket.
Nagyon csak egy
I'll tell
stílem
you what, he
van.
may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Sims, guarded by Harris. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Bradley. Gordon with it. Harris outside. Gordon with the screen for Allen to the middle. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Az.
Just cannot allow the offense
Ennek
to
fölmutatott
have that
lesz.
quality of a look each and every possession.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Hold the lead. Oké. Átadtam az erőt időre.
Magic leading by 7.
Got it. Ball inside.
Harris outside. And again, it's Magic from deep.
Just too dangerous for a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bradley. And the pass to Sullinger. And out of bounds is the Magic.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Here's Allen.
Elég csak futni.
The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Allen. 3-pointer.
Ó, bazd
Rebound by
meg.
the Celtics. Zeller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo against Thomas. Up top, Sullinger. One falls. Coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 8th assist here tonight.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Let's get the ball inside.
Allen up top. He's guarded by Thomas. It's Allen with the drive. Good D by Sullinger.
Édes Istenem, egy ilyet kihagyni, bazd meg. Ne.
Here's Bradley. And foul called as he misses his own line of shoot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And so Bradley nails both of them.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Move the ball. Stick it to us.
Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Harris. Keeps as the shot clock ticks down. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Here's Sims. Outside for Thomas.
Oh, Buzzy.
Intense shot. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Allen. And that one hits back iron.
Hát ezt abasztam. Nem kicsit.
Gas or what, Kevin, but he's been off ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Orlando leading by
Ott a fast break.
puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Allen's got 4 points now in the court.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Sullinger. One falls coming off of Thomas's feet. 16 points.
Aki megteheti, mit tehetek meg, Bence? Kihagyom.
This guy is completely in his zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, confidence, real swagger out there for him.
Stick it to us.
Allen outside. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Poke loose.
Azt lesapkázom. Nem, lefartalom.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, and he's been getting it done. He has 14 points and 9 assists. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
And blows good for Thomas.
Long trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrow.
Allen drives in.
Ne szopas, bazd meg!
Thomas. Sullinger left side. Can he keep it going? Can't hit. Nice deep from Oladipo.
Lassítsuk ott.
Leading by 6. And 101 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. He takes the Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
Ott van, Karrier Total offenzív rebound. És plusz egy, király. MVP.
Here's Bradley. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the double team with Allen. Here's Thomas. Here's Sullinger. Next, and it's Thomas picking up.
Thomas nem dobja el,
That's
bazd
out
meg
there
az
straight for your
utcát.
teammate. Terrific pass.
36 seconds left in the fourth. It's Allen with the drive.
De bazd meg, legalább egy kibaszott zicser tudjak bedobni. Ne.
On that possession, they had to be as
Na ő persze be tudja dobni.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control even though he's going at breakneck speed.
Srácok, hallgassátok az MVP-t.
So they foul intentionally.
Nem tudom, halljátok az MVP-t.
Good on the first and that increases their lead to 6.
A liga egyik legjobb free-throw-dobó, vagy mi az, hogy büntetődobója vagyok, úgyhogy.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Innentől már nincs mese. Megnyertük szerencsére. Ja, le is cseréltek, faszom. Na, ki lett vajon a meccs legjobb? Vajon ki lett a meccs legjobb? Hát egyértelmű.
Well, once again, we filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know about that.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Azért nem volt annyira easy win. Na nézzük legszebb pillanataimat, ha éppen most nem szarja össze magát a 2K.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight for Kenny Smith.
Na, srácok, mára ennyi volt az NBA. Az csak egy ilyen rövid délelőtti kis live volt. Délután megyek, találkozok PC Dragon Gaming-gel, aztán szerintem olyan 4-5 fele meg cségózunk egy hosszú. Vagy 2. Majd kiderül. Megnézzük, milyen off-day feladatok vannak. Jó. Legendary World Ethic Badge. Zsír. Na, srácok. Délután találkozunk. Szevasztok.